Good morning. Today I Kashyapi Bhole from class 8A is here to tell you more about coal and petroleum. So let us start with it. Let us see natural resources. Natural resources are those resources which are drawn from nature without human interference. Trees, animals, water are all examples of this. There are mainly two types of natural resources: inexhaustible and exhaustible natural resources. In this module, we will learn about exhaustible natural resources which get exhausted when one used and need millions of years to form. Fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are non renewable or conventional sources of energy. These are formed out of organic matter that are deposited, decomposed, and compressed under the earth's surface for millions of years. The burning of these fossil fuels may result in water and air pollution. Also, the rate at which the growing population is consuming them is far greater than the rate of their formation. So, these are likely to be exhausted. Coal is the almost abundantly found fossil fuel. It is as hard as stone and black in color, as you can see in this picture. It is found in coal mines, and leading producers of coal in world are Russia, China, USA, Germany, etc. But how was coal formed? Before 300 million years ago on Earth, there were dense forests which got buried into the soil due to natural processes like flooding. They were compressed as soil deposited over them, and under high temperature, pressure, and heat, they got converted into coal. This slow process is known as carbonization. There are many uses of coal. Earlier, it was used in steam engines and for burning while cooking food. But today it is not used as much because there are many reasons for this. Firstly, burning of coal produces toxic gases and as a byproduct like carbon monoxide and methane, which is very harmful for health. Again, it produces ashes that creates a lot of dirt, and if inhaled, people can suffer with respiratory problems causing air pollution. We need to be very careful while cooking food on coal so that cooked food is properly. Coal can be classified into three: solid, which is coke; liquid, which is coal tar; and gas, which is coal gas. Now let us move towards the solid form of coal, which is coke. Coke is tough, porous, and black substance. It is almost pure form of carbon. You can see this picture which describes the hard coke. Coke is mainly used for manufacture of steel and in extraction of many metals. Coal tar. Coal tar is the black, thick liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of about 200 substances. There are many uses of coal. Coal tar is used in making perfumes, metalling the roads. It is also used in making paints. Other than paints, it is also used in making plastics and photographic materials. You may see the picture of photographic materials. Now, let us move towards the gaseous form of coal, which is coal gas. Coal gas is obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. It was earlier used for straightening the light, but today it is used as source of heat rather than light, and also used as fuel in many industries situated near coal processing plants. Petroleum is the another fossil fuel which is a thick black liquid and is found between the layers of rocks and is drilled from oil pits located in offshore and coastal areas. The major producers of these are USA, Russia, Venezuela, and Algeria. How was petroleum formed? It was formed from the organisms living in the sea. As these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of sea and got covered with the layers of sand and clay. Over millions of years, in the absence of air, high temperature and pressure converted these organisms into petroleum. Now let us move towards the refining of petroleum. The process of separating various constituents and fractions of petroleum is known as refining. Do you know where it is done? It is done in the petroleum refinery, which you can see on your screen. Now, there are various constituents of petroleum and their uses. Petrol, diesel, which is used as fuel for heavy motor vehicles; paraffin wax, which is used in various ointments, camphor, candles, Vaselines, etc. And the last but one more example is bitumen, which is used in paints and road surfacing and is replaced by coal tar. Natural gas. It is a very important fossil fuel because it is easy to transport through pipes and is found with petroleum deposit and is released when crude oil is brought to the surface. The major producers of it are Russia, Norway, UK and Netherlands. Natural gas is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas. CNG is used for power generation and you may be familiar that mostly it is today used as a fuel for transport vehicles as it is less polluting and cleaner fuel. Industry wise consumption of natural gas. Natural gas is consumed 33% in industrial plant, 3% in transportation, 12% in commercial building, 17% in residential building, and 35% in electric power station, the largest. The last part is of conservation of these fossil fuels. Why do you think that it is important to conserve them? Fossil fuels are not renewable or conventional sources of energy which get exhausted from earth, taking millions of years again to form. To avoid their wastage, we should conserve them. How can we conserve them? Let us see some ways for this. Use alternative sources of energy, especially for cooking. Use carpool or public transport to travel. Use bulbs of CFLs instead of regular bulbs. Ensure correct tire pressure. When car is at traffic signal, switch off the engine. Use air conditioners or heaters only when needed. I request you all to please conserve these fossil fuels. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching.